us. This week we have a super fun project all about St. Patrick's Day, since St. Patrick's Day is on Wednesday, March 17th. We are going to be learning about the country Ireland and about some of their special art that they have. We're going to be talking about the Book of Kells, which is a very special book to Irish people, and it involves a lot of art. I think you guys are going to really enjoy our project this week.
To start off, we are going to be talking about illuminated letters. We are doing this project now because St. Patrick's Day is this week, and this is an Irish holiday. This piece of art is called the Book of Kells. It is actually a copy of the Christian Bible. The Book of Kells was created in Ireland by monks a very, very long time ago, and they used feather pens known as quills to create all of the beautiful images inside these books. They used many colors and designs, such as Celtic knots. The cover of the Book of Kells is covered in jewels. It is very beautiful and very expensive. The people who built the Book of Kells must have spent a lot of time working on it, as it is extremely detailed, and it took many years and many people to finish it. The Book of Kells is currently located in Dublin, Ireland at Trinity College. Look at all of the amazing bookcases that are in this library. Can you imagine having a library like this at our school? It is pretty awesome and very special. Only a few pages are shown each day. But a long, long time ago, something happened to the cover of the Book of Kells. Could you guess what happened? The cover was stolen. Why do you think they would have wanted to steal this cover? Could it be for all the money that the jewels would make them if they took them off and sold them? The cover has still to this day never been found. The cover was most likely destroyed, and the jewels were most likely taken off and sold for money. Whoever stole the Book of Kells must be very rich today. Here are some examples of illuminated letters inside the Book of Kells. These are all separate pages and extremely detailed. Can you see any letters you recognize? The photo on the right is the letter X. You can also see an M in the photo in the top left. There are lots and lots of letters that are very hard to read because it is so detailed and so beautiful. This is the main art that we're going to be trying to recreate today in our art project. What's your favorite letter? There's lots of really beautiful ones up here. Personally, I love the big X. It's so beautiful and one of the most famous pages inside the Book of Kells.
Wow, did you guys have fun learning about the Book of Kells? It is so cool, and it has such cool art in it. This week, you're going to be needing a piece of paper, crayons, colored pencils, a normal pencil, some kind of straight edge, so like a ruler or a piece of paper. And if you have metallic markers or metallic colored pencils, that would be cool too. I'm going to be using metallic markers and colored pencils today. All right, go ahead and get your supplies and come on back.
Hi friends, and welcome. So the first thing that we're going to be starting out with today is a white piece of paper. Now if you need to use line paper, that's fine, but try to find some blank white printer paper. It'll be easiest. You will need a larger sheet of another color paper. It doesn't have to be black. Try to find something a little different. If it has to be white paper as well, it's okay. And then you're going to need some sort of straight edge. Instead of a ruler, I'm just using a piece of paper that I cut into a 1-inch thickness, and I'm going to be using this to draw on this paper. The first thing you guys are going to do is you're going to put your bigger black piece of paper or whatever other color you're using to the side, and you are going to just have out your pencil, your white paper, and this strip. Now you're going to line up this end of the strip to the end of your paper, just like this. Now I'm not going this way, I'm going end to end, so it should be going onto your paper. And I am going to draw a line then on the other side where the line hits. Just like this. Next, I'm going to do this on another side. Just like that, and then it should cross in the corner and make a square. And I'm going to continue this all the way around my white piece of paper. And there's my last side. So now I won't need this paper anymore. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to start to create our illuminated letter or decorated letter. Now I want you guys to use the first letter in your name. So if your name is Bobby, you would use the letter B. If your name is Megan, you would use the letter M. My first name is Grace, so I'm going to use the letter G. And I'm going to draw a bubble letter G in the middle of my paper where the big square is. Just like this. I'm also going to attach right now a slide with pictures of all the bubble letters so you can copy your letter if you need to. So go ahead and pause on the next slide if you need to copy. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to turn this into an illuminated letter by decorating it. Now you're going to want to decorate all over this paper with your pencil first. You can draw some things inside your letter. I'm going to draw some flowers. You can draw some spirals if you want. Oh, there's a lot of spirals that are used in illuminated letters. But you really want to fill it all the way up with decorations. Don't forget about your background in this whole side. Now you can add some patterns, you can draw some zigzag lines, some curvy lines. It's up to you, whatever you do. And don't forget to put things in these outer circles too. Sometimes kids like to write love because there's 4, so you could write a word if you want, L-O-V-E. Or if your name is 4 letters, like if your name was Andy, you could write A-N-D-Y. That'd be kind of cool. So just add lots and lots of decorations with your pencil. I've seen kids turn their letters into animals before. I've seen them make a unicorn. You can do lots and lots of different things here. Okay, the next thing you guys are going to do is you're going to go over all your lines in something black. So you could use a black marker, a black crayon, a black colored pencil like I am. It doesn't really matter. Usually I use Sharpies when we do this project at school, but I'm going to use a colored pencil today because we are going to be using colored pencils again in a little bit. So right now you're going to go ahead and go over all your lines. Kids always forget to do these 4 original lines that we drew. Don't forget about those. Make sure you go over everything that you've already drawn. Once you have everything outlined, it is time to start decorating. I'm going to be using metallic colored pencils and metallic markers, but I'm actually just going to use colored pencils on this area. I'm going to be using the markers in a little bit on something else. So if you don't have metallic colored pencils, that's okay. You can just use normal colored pencils or crayons on this part, but I'm just going to go ahead and get these out. These are really great for kids because they're shiny and just kind of fun colors. They're a little bit different. They're one of my favorite things to use when you guys are at school in person. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use these colors to just color this whole thing. One item that I forgot to mention before was a glue stick. You will be needing some sort of glue or tape today as well. So now that I'm finished coloring, and if you've noticed, I've colored this entire thing. I did not leave any white spaces. I filled this entire thing with color. Once you get to this step, you're going to flip your white paper over, and you're going to put some glue on the back. And I really try to make sure I get all the edges and the middle. And then I'm gonna grab my black paper, or whatever color it is you're using, and you're going to place it in the middle of the paper. You're gonna take your time, find the middle, place it, and rub it down. So now you have kind of like a frame for your piece. So it looks super nice, and it's all framed in this black paper. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab some markers. If you don't have metallic markers, that's okay. You can always use colored pencils on here as well. Like a white colored pencil looks super vibrant and bright on this black background, so you can do that. But I'm going to be using these metallic markers to decorate because I want mine to look like it is framed like how the Book of Kells is, with all the jewels. So we're going to try to recreate that on my paper. So here's the colors I have, and I'm just gonna use these to decorate my paper. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw a line from the corner of the white paper to the corner of the black paper, just like this. And this is kind of gonna give me some sections to draw in. And look at how bright that marker looks on here. They turn out super nice if you're using metallic markers. And now really what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decorate. I'm gonna add some line works, like some wavy lines. You could draw some gems. If you have actual gems at home that your parents will let you use, then you can use that on this as well. And draw some just zigzag lines. Like that. And then I'm just gonna add lots of different stuff. I'm gonna add some circles. We're gonna pretend like these are like little diamonds on my paper. And the metallic marker is really what makes these stand out. But when you guys are back here in person next year, we will do something like this using these special markers. So don't worry, you will get to use them eventually. You could draw some stars. It is really up to you, so just take some time and decorate your background. I hope you guys had a wonderful time creating your illuminated, decorated Book of Kells inspired letters today. I know I had a lot of fun, and I really wish that we were in person doing this because I love this project. It's absolutely one of my favorites, but this will have to do for now. So I can't wait to see how they turn out. I know you guys did a wonderful job. You've been doing a great job this year. I hope you guys also have a wonderful spring break. We're going to have a special project next week where you can earn prizes. So make sure to keep on the lookout for that on Monday. It'll be coming from me, the music teacher, and the gym teacher, and the library teacher, and also the computer teacher.
Hi everyone, I hope you had a wonderful time this week in art class. I can't wait to see your beautiful Celtic letters. They are going to be awesome, I just know it. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a happy St. Patrick's Day. See you next week.